Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your boy, TheCarringtonBrown, and today I want to teach you guys how to properly handle having options, right? So let's be real. This is 2020. And so in the 2020 dating and even the 2019 dating, it is very rare for a lot of times for people to just be dating or going out on dates or even talking to just one person. Now, that's fine because it's allowing you to meet with different people, connect with different people, and really see what you like, what you don't like, and really open you up to be able to be exposed to different kind of people so you can say, hey, okay, you know what? This is where I want to be. This is what I really like, and this is where I want to move forward with. But a lot of times people have challenges or issues dealing with having options, especially if they have multiple options that are great. And so this was a couple of months ago, I had a situation with one of my clients where she was dating two young men at the same time. And both of them were great. I think one of them was a doctor and the other one was like in finances or something. Like both of them was successful. Both of them was great guys, as she expressed, and doing great things. And so we were on a call one day and I asked her about it. And she was like, Carrington, like, I really don't like this. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, it's cool and it feels good that, these guys are taking me on dates and we're doing things and we're going out and they both seem interested in me. But she was like, I don't like having options. And she was like, the reason why I don't like having options is because I really desire marriage and I just want to seriously date somebody. And she said, if I was in their shoes and I found out that the person that I was actually pursuing was pursuing me or entertaining me and somebody else, I would feel some type of way. So she said, I don't like this, so I want to do something about it and just narrow it down to one person. So on that call, I gave her a couple of questions and a couple of things to think about the next time that she was with both of these gentlemen to help her narrow it down to who she's supposed to end with. And so at the end of this video, I'll tell you how that turned out. But what I want to do real quick is I want to tell you guys the thought processes or the question that I gave her to help her narrow down out of this actual situation of having options and how to do it in the best, the proper, and the most healthiest way. And so starting off, the first thing you want to do if you have options and you reached a point where it's like, I want to just focus on one individual and I really want to pursue and move forward with this one. But you have two good options, right? So this is what you do. First thing you have to do is you have to compare both of these individuals to your non-negotiables. And I've talked about it before. You need to have a list of non-negotiables. You need to know the standard, like the minimum standard that somebody has to meet in order to pursue or be a part of a relationship with you. So the first thing you do is you look at your list of 5 non-negotiables and you compare both of them to it. Right? Does this person have 3? Does this person have 4? Does this person have 5? And so after we had the conversation about the non-negotiables, she said, hey, both of these individuals meet all 5 of my non-negotiables. And so it's like, okay, that's great. That means you have 2 great guys on hand or that you're dating at the moment that could possibly, be your future husband, right? So the first thing I gave her was, hey, make sure that you compare them to your non-negotiables. So the second thing I told her to do is the next time you're on a date with both of these individuals, I want you to ask them about how they envision their future being. And as they talk about their future goals, dreams, desires, what they want to create, where they want to live, how they want to live, as they're talking to you, discussing these things with you, I want you to pause and ask yourself, can I live that life? Like, can I imagine myself in that life, a part of that life, experiencing that lifestyle, and being part of this journey with this individual? Because a lot of times what doesn't happen is we talk about the future and it sounds great when we're, in a date phase. But then when you commit, you haven't really thought through the entire process of what it's going to look like on your end to be part of this lifestyle. And a lot of times people get married to people or get in serious relationships and they're not experiencing what they desire simply because they didn't really assess whether or not they would want to be a part of this future. It sounded good, but they overlooked the process or the work or the time commitment and sacrifice that went along with this, right? So the second thing I told her to do was, hey, talk to them about their futures and ask yourself, can you imagine yourself living that life? So that was the second thing. The third thing I told her to do was, in the next time you're on a date with them individuals, ask them what their plan for this relationship is. And this is why it's so important, because if you're talking, if you're as a woman, you're dating mature men. If as a man, you're dating mature women, then they will be honest up front with you, right? And what that looks like is you can easily ask them, hey, what are your intentions for this relationship? What is it that you desire to get out of this? And they can easily say, well, I'm just trying to see where it could go. They can easily say, well, I desire the next person I'm in a relationship with to be my wife. Or they can say, hey, I'm just having fun right now, not looking for anything serious. And all three of those answers are great responses by the other party. And the reason why is because it's the truth. The best thing you can get from somebody that you're in a relationship with is the truth, whether you like it or not, the good, bad, the ugly. What you want is the truth, because if they give you the truth, that equips you with the information that you need to make the best decision for yourself moving forward, right? So the third thing I told her to do was, hey, have a conversation with them and ask them what are their plans and expectations for this relationship. And so the last thing that I told her to do was this. If you compare them to your non-negotiables and they meet both of them, if you ask them about their future and you can see yourself being a part of both of these futures, and even if you ask them about their intentions for this relationship and both of them give you great answers and it's like, hey, okay, I like both of these answers, and you still at a place where it's hard for you to choose one, stop talking to both of them. Yes, I did just say that. Stop talking to both of them. If you're talking and dating two phenomenal women, if you're talking and dating two phenomenal guys, they both meet your non-negotiables, they both have a future or desire a future that it's like, oh man, I would love to be a part of that. And they both let you know, hey, I kind of want to be intentional about this relationship, or whatever truth they give you. If you cannot decide, then stop talking to both of them. Why? Because if neither one of them is standing out, that means they ain't the right one. Point blank period. And I know that may sound crazy. I know some of y'all may be like, Carrington, you lost me now. I got two great guys, two great ladies that I'm talking to. I ain't about to let go of neither one of them. Let go of both of them. And the reason why you want to let go of both of them is because if none of them is standing out, then that means they're not the one, right? Unless somebody is ahead in a category, unless somebody is doing something different, unless somebody is really sticking out and standing out to you or making you feel better than the other person, you need to let both of them go, because the one that's for you will stand out. Point blank period. They're going to stand out. And so let me go through this list again, because I want to make sure y'all didn't miss any of this. When you're in a situation where you have options for a relationship, you have two phenomenal young ladies or two phenomenal young men, if you desire to break that down and get to a point where it's just you and just one of these individuals, first thing you want to do is compare them to your non-negotiables. Make sure they meet those. Second thing you want to do is have a conversation with them about their future and ask yourself, can you imagine being a part of that future? Third thing you want to do is ask them, hey, what are your intentions and plans and desires for this relationship? And the last thing you want to do, if none of them sticks out to you, leave both of them alone, because the one for you will definitely stick out. And don't be scared to let them go, because when it comes down to it is this: if you let them know, hey, I've been talking to you and I've been talking to someone else, but I'm having a hard time choosing like which of you guys or which of you young ladies to move forward with solely. I'm just going to let both of y'all go, because I don't want to disrespect y'all. I don't want to be wasting y'all time, right? And that's a blessing, because one, if you're not supposed to be with either one of them, that's going to open you up to be able to allow your future wife or your future husband to come in and be a part of your life, right? But then two, if you are supposed to be with one of them, they're not going to allow you to stop talking to them. They're going to elevate that pursuit. They're going to show you their value to a point where it's like, okay, they weren't sticking out before, but now I'm seeing that they really desire this. Now I'm seeing that they really want a future. Now I'm seeing that they really want to be with me and desire me the way that I desire them. All right. So that's what you do. I guarantee you, if you're dealing with options, if you have options and you're having a challenge making a choice, I guarantee you take these 4 steps and it'll bless you and help you in this whole situation. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope and pray that this assisted you and helped you. If you're in this situation, do me a favor, try these things out and write in the comment box below what the outcome is, what the result is, and just let me know. Let me know what happened, what's going on, and if this actually helped you in a positive way. I know it will, but I want you to let me know. You feel me? Just so that you can see and experience it for yourself. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Have a phenomenal day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.